Hey guys, this is Jim and that's Warren. You're watching Talking Vintage, brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. This is show number 81 and today is September the 5th. Like I said, we're brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, located at 502 West Brennan Road, Lakeland, Florida, 33813. So hello from hot. I mean, it's September and it's still hot. I mean, it's hot.
Yep.
It's really hot. If we haven't said it, it's hot.
It's hot.
Okay. Don't forget, Decades Reclaimed is a dual area store. We have air conditioning. We have our warehouse. So when you come in, it is going to be warm. We suggest that you come in early if you want to beat the heat. Otherwise, it's not too terribly bad in here, and you can always retreat to the air conditioning to cool off. And we have cold waters for you. We are open on Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 10 to 3, and Friday and Saturday, 10 to 5. Closed on Monday and Tuesday. You can check out Decades Reclaimed on Facebook, Instagram, the web, and you can see more of us or repeats of us or however you want to do it on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Yes, we are. There we go. Lots of new exciting stuff coming up this fall at Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. It's kind of a transitional period for us. We're getting ready for the holidays and for what is our season, which is in the cooler months here. So we're getting already got some all sorts of stuff coming up. We'll have craft fair coming up. We'll have our holiday open house. We'll have our Christmas or Thanksgiving, Black Friday. We've got a ton of stuff that's coming up. We have a Halloween event. We will be discontinuing the vendor of the week and adding something kind of in its place, I think, coming up. So all of this is happening in the fall. It's a good time to check out what we've got going on, and the best place to do that is here on Facebook.
We're going to have a turkey hunt?
We might have one.
All
right, like I said before, today is September 5th. Today is National Cheese Pizza Day. There we go. We like that, yeah. And it's also Telephone Tuesday. You get more calls today than any other day.
No kidding.
That's why they call it Telephone Tuesday. I don't know. If your phone rings, it's going to be really creepy. And it's National Act Dumb Day.
Is that the joke?
No, that's not a joke. Today,
Wow.
Famous birthdays today are Bob Newhart. You know him, right? Yeah, you guys played golf together.
Yeah. Ooh.
And Michael Keaton. You know who he is?
Plays Superman or what?
Batman. Yeah. And Rose McGowan. Do you know who that is?
Rose McGowan. No.
Charmed. She was on the show. Charmed.
What is that?
Charmed.
Oh, is that a
Don't
kid
worry
show?
about it.
Okay.
No. All right, we're moving on. We're going to play our game. It's called What's in the Box. I'm going to give Warren some clues. He's going to guess what is in the imaginary box. All right. Originally, it came out in 1933. It gained more popularity after 1938 action. After 1938 action. There's your clue, is action there. Okay, most are the same size, and they don't weigh a lot unless you have every issue. Most are centered around men. The first woman appeared in 1943.
It's a magazine.
Is that your guess, magazine?
But probably need a particular magazine, but it's a magazine.
No more guessing. Still made today, including some of the original titles. We are not talking about north of Richmond, but the letters DC should help. You can't guess anymore. Okay? All right, moving on. We're going to do a new segment. This is our show and tell segment, where I'm going to show you things that we've randomly selected through the shop. The first being a vintage olive wood snack tray. You can put your olives in there too. This was, I got this at our vendor 58's booth, and it is $25. It is an olive wood snack tray, or an olive, it would be good for olives.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that. Next up, we have a German travel clock. These are really cool. My parents always had these.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You wind them up, set the alarm, take them with you. They're going to wake you up when you're traveling. It's got the little tilt action to it. It still works. This is from vendor 42, and it is $20. Next, we're moving on. I don't know exactly what this is. Yeah, it's a vaporizer. So a humidifier.
It says right there.
Yeah, it's a vaporizer. It's got everything to it. It still works if you need to vaporize something. your CDB oil. You can vaporize it if you want it.
Cool.
This is from vendor 42, and it is $30. So we'll put that over. Yeah, get these out of the way. Here we go. And then I have this is a hand painted picture. This is from vendor 2. It's really pretty, and it's $10. Okay, and then the last thing, you're gonna randomly reach into my bag over here. Is a Green Lantern comic.
DC.
Green Lantern comic, yeah, DC comic. There we go, and this is from May, and it's got to be pretty old. So I don't know how old it is, but it is a Green Lantern comic, and it is vendor 66. We got a whole bunch of new comics that have come into the store. It's $12. So no, we can't hold anything for you. You can't purchase it online, and I'm sorry, we do not ship. But you could come into the shop and purchase these items. So that's it. That's our new segment now, show and tell.
Yeah,
So we're going to do
cool.
that every show now, give you an idea of what we have, and hopefully we won't repeat things.
There's a lot of items here.
Yeah, a lot of
son.
items. We shouldn't have repeated. All right, moving on to vintage trends. Things that are trending are here in our shop in Decades are animals. Large, small, different materials, it doesn't matter. Animals are selling. Some collectibles, like Comets. Some of the sports cards have sold recently. Beanie Babies.
Look back.
I don't know. I'm thinking they might be making a comeback because we've been selling quite a few of them lately.
Crazy.
And we sell them here at Decades Reclaimed for the most part for a charitable group. So I don't know, but we don't have signs that say that. People just buy them.
Yeah.
So Beanie Babies. Not trending is large furniture. We've kind of been off the furniture for a while now. Glassware, at least in the last few weeks or month, glassware has kind of dropped off. So not trending there. All right, we're going to move on to our vendor corner. This is where we talk about stuff that's prevalent to people who vend in shops like Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, like Warren and I do. Okay, here we go, guys. Pull your holiday out. Get it out. Get your Halloween, get your Thanksgiving, get your Christmas, and get it in your booths. Get ready for fall, ready for the season. It's coming. It's coming rapidly. We're already selling Halloween stuff. We sold even Christmas a few weeks back. But yeah, you want to get ready. You want to get that stuff out. You want to create back stock for places like Decades. We're getting ready to go into seasons, which means it's busier for us. And you gotta be ready now. You gotta get that stuff out. You gotta have back stock ready so that when you do sell, you could just put items in. So man, we've always talked about that. If you sell one item, you gotta put one item back. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So now let's just say we sell 100 a month. We're putting 100 back, but when we go into season, it might be 300. We have to be prepared for that. So we need to create some back stock. So pack your booths. Get it ready for season. Get your holiday out now. Don't wait. Yeah, I'm getting ready to make the big move and pull all my Christmas out. So here it is. Not even September yet. I'm going to have a whole booth of Christmas.
A whole booth?
Yeah, whole entire booth this year. Yeah. All right, moving on. Joke. I stayed up all night wondering where the sun went. Then it dawned on me. Get it?
Got it.
Did you hear about the criminal ink?
Criminal ink? No.
No. It was in the pen doing a long sentence.
Okay.
Hey, I don't make these up. I just say them. Okay, question and answering time. This is the part of our show where we answer questions that are asked of us, or we discuss the answers of the questions we have asked of you.
And we don't get an answer.
Yeah, so we've asked questions, but we don't have any answers, so we'll skip that portion of it. And we'll just move on. Our question is it too ready for holiday decor? Just put your answers down in the comments below. And if you do that, maybe we'll discuss it in the next show. Who knows? In closing, I want to say thanks to everybody for watching our show. It's Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot, brought to you by Decades Reclaimed Vintage Depot. I'm Jim. That's Warren. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, the web, and the show's on YouTube. So if you ever go on YouTube and be one of only maybe, it's less than 10 now.
We got a couple
10
more there.
people
Okay.
who just who subscribe to our show. But thanks again, guys. Have a great night.